Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Sports Lab podcast.
We made it.
We did.
Another week.
I'm Coach Cook. That's E-Bass. And together, we're in the lab.
We're here.
We're here.
In the lab. It's been a week.
Flew by.
It flew by. And I remember when we left the last time, you had mentioned that the same day, you texted me and said, I can't wait to go back into the lab. And here we are.
Because there's so many different things that transpire within the week before we can get back here. I'll be one to jump. I'll be ready to jump on air in the middle of the week. I can't wait till Sunday anymore.
Right.
I need to come here Tuesday. I need to come here Wednesday,
Thursday.
Thursday.
We need more shows. Is that what you're saying?
More effort, more energy to get to the next level that I think that we can get to. We work together.
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt. How you been? Everything been good with you over that way? Are you back in your car?
Thank you for asking. Yes, I'm finally back in my car. It's been difficult. You know how when you're in a car that it's just not yours, and you feel like you can't drive like you could with the other car.
A little uncomfortable.
You know, the car I have now. It's got some muscle to it.
Okay.
And driving in, I'm always on the road, driving in and out of traffic, and I feel more comfortable pulling into traffic or pulling onto the road now, so that the other car. You push the gas pedal and it just doesn't go.
Yeah, it has some hesitation.
So you look in the mirror and the car's coming up on you.
Right.
But now I can zoom through it.
You zoom through it. All right.
Yeah.
So you're back to feeling comfortable on the road.
Back to feeling comfortable on the road. Things are going well with that. So.
Which is very important because you need to be comfortable when you're driving a vehicle nowadays in this type of traffic that we got going on. You got a lot of different people all over the world. You got to know what to do.
You do. Phoenix traffic is it seems like it's a buffet of people from all over the United States. So you're going to get drivers from L.A.
Right. Texas. New York.
Chicago.
Philadelphia.
Everywhere.
All over the place. Here's the thing. Do you partake in using your blinker? It's built into the car. It's on the left side of the steering wheel. Do you know how to use that, or do you just in and out of traffic? Keep it real in the lab. Tell the truth.
I'll tell you the truth.
Go for it.
I use it 90% of the time.
Do you?
When I'm going in and out of traffic, I just click it like that because when you do this, you don't have to hold it down. When you do that 3 times.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. People know I'm going. Goes right back up. Off I go.
So is it a turn on then move in? Is it a turn on wait?
It's kind of simultaneously,
or is it all together? Boom.
It depends on who's back there, but
if it's clear, you're taking it.
If it's clear, I'm taking it.
Copy that.
Yeah. Those people out there who don't use their blinkers.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Start using your blinkers. Who don't use it, start using it. Coach, you use it? Use your?
I use mine all the time, man.
You have to.
I have to use mine.
He's a safety guy. You're safety first in your job.
Well, I'm in a professional league, so we have to do those type of things to let people know that we want to get over, or you know what I'm saying, get out or change lanes, stuff like that. Or we expect the same thing for you guys, so we can let you guys in and out the lane, stuff like that. It works both ways.
Guys, it means the little cars.
I mean the civilians that be up and down the hills. Yes, the civilian cars. Use your blinkers, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
Talk to us.
All right, so we're gonna try something new today. I'm gonna try at least.
I want to try something new today.
Well, I mean,
we're gonna try something new today.
It's kind of something new. We're gonna look at viewer engagement. So I'm gonna be on the YouTube channel, watching the show.
Yeah.
And then seeing how that works. I don't know exactly how to do it actually, so we're gonna try it. If I don't get your comments, if you put a comment and I don't see it, don't be offended. I just literally did not see it, and I don't know how to do it. So I need to look at YouTube, try to figure that out so that we can get more fan engagement with this show, because that's what we want.
That's exactly what we want.
We want some fan engagement. So, all right.
We like to hear your perspective on certain things that 100%. We talk about.
We want to know exactly what your thoughts on our topics that we're going to. The first topic today, though, NBA Conference Championships.
NBA.
We got some crazy games. Really lopsided. I had no idea that the Pacers were as good as they are. Speak to me. I don't get it.
Maybe we didn't know. Maybe we were fooled to think that New York is as good as what they were or what was being put out. Maybe New York is not that good. Maybe Jalen Brunson is not the cup of tea that everybody likes to sip. Maybe Townsend is soft. Maybe New York is a dream.
Maybe. So speaking of that team, they played today at 5:00. How, in your view, what do the Knicks got to do? Who needs to step up besides Jalen Brunson, Hart, Cat, those guys? We know they got to step up, but who on that team needs to step up from the bench play?
They don't have much going on the bench. Only 3 active players.
I mean,
McBride, Payne, and Robinson. So collectively, everybody needs to step up and play their part. That's to get back into the game. That has to be a unit win, from starters to bench players. But if I had to put my money on somebody, I need Robinson. I need Payne to come off and give me some more minutes, give me some more rebounds, and give me a few more points. 6 points, 0 points. McBride with 5 points in that 114-109 loss. It's just not enough. If New York wants to do their thing, they need a great contribution from those guys. And here we go. Karl Anthony Towns, hey, big fella, why are you shooting 3 points? I know he's wet from the 3, but
he's making them.
It's either he's making a 3 or he's getting himself off of the floor. Go down in the paint and work in the paint. The 3-point shot is killing me. It's killing a lot of people that I.
Well, once he starts making them, he's going to start shooting.
There's no excuse for it. Go down there in the paint and work in the paint. Leave the 3-point shot alone.
He needs to be down there in the paint.
Get down in the paint.
He's the dude in the middle of the paint. He's the guy that needs to be down there.
You shouldn't be dribbling the ball up down the court to set up for a 3-point shot. That's trash. They need to.
That's what they do these days, though.
That's what they do nowadays.
That's our NBA game.
I'm trying to accept it. I'm trying to understand it. But from a coach's perspective, you can't do that. If you're a big fella, you go down there and you work in the paint.
Right. But when he makes them, what can the coach do? Just shrug his shoulders, be like, he made it. What can I say?
I'd put him on the bench. That's what I would do until you figure out the type of game that I want you to play, that I need you to play. I'm not going to let you go wild, a rogue agent, and just bomb up threes all day long. So with that being said, that's why New York is where New York's at right now. I don't want to kick New York, but it's going to be a collective win. Everybody's going to have to play a part. Everybody's going to have to play their actual part, not a part of this non-positional type basketball where a center could be a point guard or a point guard could be a center. It's confusing to a lot of viewers, especially old cats like me. I can say that. Wow. Silver Fox.
There's no Magic Johnsons anymore.
Nah.
Luka, he can kind of dribble the ball up, and he's 6'9".
Okay. All right.
Maybe Wembanyama when he starts developing himself a little bit more.
Right.
And he's like 7 foot.
7 foot. But see, that's what I'm saying. Those big guys,
they stay in their lane.
That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. So
yeah.
Go for it.
I was thinking Mitchell Robinson. That's my guy.
Okay.
He needs to be down there. He's a 7-footer. He needs to protect the rim tonight.
Okay.
Siakam, he's going. They go to the hoop. They gotta push him back a little bit further and play some defense so they can stop the 3-ball. They can stop that mid-range jumper, which Siakam is really good at.
Okay.
We can see the last game he put up a lot of mid-range jumpers, and he hit a lot of them too. So the guards got to play their defense, but Mitch Robinson from the bench, he's got to play rim protector.
Okay.
He's got to protect that rim. That's what I think.
Well, yeah, that game he only gave you 9 rebounds, 2 from 3 from the floor. He gave you 29 minutes and 6 points. His production got to be up a lot more than that. He's got to give you give you a few more rebounds defensively and offensively, give you a few more points. He's not taking 3 points, so I say put him in the game. I can appreciate a guy that don't jack up 3 and stuff like that. He has something else to offer the game besides that shot. Yes, sir. Mitch Richmond.
Mitch Richmond
can do it.
Where did that come from?
So are we taking? You
said Mitch Richmond?
No, Robinson.
He said Mitch Richmond, which we know Mitch Richmond was a great player. Everybody from
Mitch Robinson. Wow.
But that's okay.
And so while we're down that path, I'd like to straighten out a little something that happened last week too as well.
Yes, please. It's confessional.
I think I was upset at the fact that they lost to these dudes, man. We shouldn't have lost to these dudes. So honestly, I couldn't have messed up on their name on purpose. Tucson Sugar Skulls. Not the Sugar Smacks, not the Sugar Jacks, not the Sugar Tax. Sugar Skulls. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, on that note last week.
You are forgiven, my friend.
Wow.
Bam.
Back in the game.
What do
yes,
they
sir.
do in the church? Hit you on the head?
But then once you get the ghost and then you fall out and stuff like that, it wasn't that powerful.
Okay. All right, moving on. So next game.
OKC.
Yes, OKC is up by 1. What happened the first 2 games, and how in the hell does Minnesota win that third game the way they did it? I know, Ant-Man, he's the dude, he's the man, whatever, but
no, there is
how?
There is no whatever.
How?
Ant-Man.
He's good.
Ant-Man.
When he wants to be.
Anthony Edwards. Hey, say, partner, if you hear me out there, I just want to tell him to stop playing and just play. You can't hide the talent that he possesses.
Right.
What his capabilities are, how he's able to control the game, what he did last night, he could have done that in the first game. For whatever reason, he's not doing it. He turns it off and turns it on. We can see the turn off and turn off. You can't fool us and say, oh, he just had a bad game. He was off. His shot wasn't dropping. He wasn't involved. No, something clearly is – it seems like if he keeps using this format, like something's controlling him. All right, take the night off, dog. Don't give me nothing tonight. Give me 17 points. Give me 2 rebounds and, act like your foot's hurting. Versus tonight or the night before the big win – he goes all out. He's going crazy. He's from the jump with the funk. He's live. He's all over the court, banging on everybody, picking everybody's pocket, just violently going out there for the win. That's what we need to see all the time. We can see that all the time. So he needs to stop playing the act that he's trying to use. We're not buying it, Anthony Edwards. We know you can ball out, do exactly what you said you was going to do. I'm going to give it to you because he said, I'm going to knock out LeBron. I'm going to knock out Golden State. And then I'm going to keep in line these other little guys for the next 5 to 10 years. And I'm going to sit on top of the throne. That's what we want. That's what you said you was going to do. That's what we need you to do. Keep him in line.
He's going to knock SGA out?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So? Yeah, he's next in line off the
list. They held him to 14 points.
Everybody, but that was a collective win. Everybody else jumped in on that. They still picked that up. I know he got 30 points, but everybody else jumped in on that game.
Right. They did. There's a lot more offense
contribution
on Minnesota than there was defense on OKC. Defense, the Minnesota came up strong defensively, and just shut down all the starters. No one got 15 points. Nobody scored 15 points on that team. Above 15 points. So the defense was there on Minnesota, and that's what they got to do. They got to do it again tomorrow night when they play. And, I mean, they won by 42 points. 42 points. Those who bet the spread.
Okay. What was the spread on that?
You know the spread was? The spread was 4.5.
And they won by 42 points.
And they won by 42 points.
So that's what I'm saying. The game looks like certain games look like it has more control over it versus other games for those type of numbers to be produced. Oh, okay. Shut it down for a little bit. That's what it seems like to me. You can't fool me because I look at the game from a different perspective. So it looks like if he's not producing, he's not Anthony Edwards is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Then I feel like something's controlling that situation. When he unleashes, then I guess they're giving him free will to do what he needs to do.
Is it a self-control though? Is that him finally like, okay, I got to do something today. We're down 0-2. Let me ball out. Like, why can't he do that in game 1 and game 2? Because he didn't.
Who knows what his preparation is?
Or is somebody holding him back?
Could be somebody holding him back. Somebody controlling the situation.
The spread today is 3.5.
They do call it the WWF. It's not even the NBA anymore.
That's right. It's all entertainment.
It's all entertainment. It's for entertainment.
They are entertainers and they know it.
Are you entertained by that? Are you entertained by the fact that he can lose 1-2 games and then come back and play like where was this guy at?
No.
Do you enjoy that?
No.
Do you share those videos with other people?
No.
Is that the topic of your conversation when you talk sports with your buddies?
No.
So why are they selling it? Why are they giving it to us? Are we buying it? What survey did we fill out that they, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't even watch that game.
Boom.
So
something else is at play. But I'm still going to take Minnesota to take care of their business.
Yeah,
This next game, I'm going to ride with Minnesota. At the end of the day, it's going to be, forgive me, shouts out to Wells. What's up, my guy? But it's going to be Minnesota and Indiana.
Minnesota and Indiana.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to agree with you on one of those teams.
Indiana.
It's going to be Indiana.
Yeah.
I just don't think they can get past.
You sold on OKC. I don't understand why you so sold on OKC. What is it that it's an ugly game? Actually,
I don't know. I think
it's not an entertaining game. What is
that
it?
game was not entertaining. A 42-point loss is not entertaining.
Okay,
ever.
Right. So what's so entertaining about that matchup that you can't jump on Minnesota's bandwagon right now? I'm trying to help you out.
I mean, I like a good underdog story.
Right.
I'll watch that,
okay.
But I don't think they're an underdog. I think that they need to play better, but I don't think they're an underdog at all. They're the 6th seed going against the 1 seed, so technically they are underdog. And if we saw a 6th seed go through, that'd be the first time since Houston Rockets going to the finals
from a 6 seed.
A long time ago. From a 6 seed.
Okay.
So we haven't seen a 6 seed in a long time go make it to the finals. So that'd be nice to see that. I would like to see that.
Right.
I just don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think it's going to happen?
No. Brunson, though, he's averaging almost 40 points a game in the first 2 games.
Okay,
that's impressive.
balling out, right?
Cat is also averaging 27 points in his first 2 games.
Balling out.
But they lost.
They lost?
Yeah. Well, they did.
What happened in that game?
I don't know. No one else stepped up. So Randall has to step up, though, in this series in order to win. He's going from 25 points per game down to 17 points per game in this series as versus the series before this.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Randall.
Yeah. Uncle Randall, right.
Yeah. So where's Randall been?
Only thing that needs to happen in Minnesota is a contribution from the rest of the guys. Randall.
Mm-hmm. Randall, you got to play.
Randall, you got to play. Mm-hmm. And Anthony. Look, there's no stopping. There's no stopping the guy.
He can take it to the basket every time.
At will.
Why doesn't he?
At will. So if get the message, brother, hey, man, for all us old dogs out there that enjoy the game, this might be our last time around the wheel. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us are getting a little older. I want to be able to go out and say that I sat back and enjoyed some great basketball, and he has the potential to excite or bring the excitement back in the game from start to finish. I need him to go home, get some sleep, leave the women alone, and dog it out. Dog it out. I think they were saying OKC in 5. Let's irritate the guy, right? Remember that's what they said. The Lakers in 5.
Right.
Pissed him off.
Right.
He took care of the Lakers. Okay. OKC in 5. Anthony Edwards. Let's see what that happens.
Let's see what that, because we're putting that out there.
Right.
It's in the air.
It's in the air.
It's in the universe. And Edwards, take that.
Right.
For what it's worth.
Right.
And just
use that.
Use it. We're trying to motivate you. He's trying to motivate you.
I am. I don't.
If you do it, great. I think that'd be cool.
Because I'm rooting for you, and I understand why he's not. He doesn't want the fame. He doesn't want to be the face of the league, but he does. From the young dude's perspective, how the young dude, he want to keep everything in line. He want to be known as the top dog.
Listen,
if that's the case, you're gonna have to take care of your business. Go for it.
I just had a light bulb go off in my mind.
Bow.
Who is the Ant-Man's favorite player growing up? Do you recall? Do you remember?
I don't think you said Jay. I don't think you said Michael Jordan.
No, it wasn't Jordan.
I don't think it
wasn't Jordan. It was Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was his favorite player growing up. Now, if we contrast the two, their mentality, not necessarily their gameplay, but their mentality, what kind of player is Kevin Durant?
Edwards is I think he's a little rougher, a little tougher than Kevin Durant is.
I think so, but
Kevin wouldn't be pushing people out there, stopping people with elbows and chest stuff like that. He's not that physical. No, sir.
No, they're in the same category though.
As
a leader. He's very kind of quiet and not gonna ruffle any feathers. And this is what Durant is. Durant's a scorer. He will go out and score when he wants to.
Right.
And Ant-Man does the same exact thing. But is he gonna tell? Have you seen Ant-Man yell at another player? Hey, you're in the wrong spot. Hey, why are you over here when you're supposed to be over there?
I think he has.
Durant never did that.
I think he has. He does possess the leadership qualities, and I think he just does it in a different way. It's a different style nowadays. It ain't like our style. That would have been our style. Hey man, if you don't whoop, if you don't get over there, come on man, stop playing. They have a different code now. Their language and how they check one another, chastise one another is completely different. We don't know what they're saying to one another.
But is it working? No.
That's if the bond has to be connected. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bond has to be built, and it has to
Right.
become a lot stronger for them. You know what I'm saying? They got all kind of languages and stuff going on
Mm-hmm.
out there that we don't know nothing about. That means something completely different than what we think it is.
But I look at Indiana and I look at or not Indiana, but I look at the Thunder. They have that family cohesion to where you could look at somebody because you see SGA, he calls people out. You see Holmgren, he calls people out. You see a lot of those guys. They call each other out.
They hold one another accountable.
Right? You don't see that.
You don't see that over there. No,
I don't.
Do you watch the game?
I watch the game. Yes.
What do you watch when you're watching the basketball game? What are you watching the basketball game for? Just a 3-point shot?
No.
Come on, talk to me.
No,
you enjoy that shot.
I'm more of the strategy behind it, the chess match. I'm seeing who's being screened who. Where's the guy on the offside? Where's the guy on the weak side? Where's he at? What's he doing?
Where's the
Is he
slasher
running to
at?
the ball? Where's the slasher at?
Okay.
Where's the screen? That's what I want to see. But you don't see that in the game. All you see is one guy dribbling,
That's
and
the
the
top
four other ones, including the center,
Right.
hanging out around the arc,
Watching the paint dry.
watching that paint dry.
Yeah.
It's terrible. But that's what they got to do.
That's what they got to do. But so you're taking OKC and Indiana, right?
I'm taking OKC and Indiana, yes. I would love to see Indiana win. I would.
Okay.
I think it'd be cool. They're good.
Okay.
They're really good.
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. NBA draft's coming up as well. We got Cooper. I was going to say Cooper Cup, but
Flag.
Flag. Thank you.
Flag. Cooper
Flag.
Flag.
So
going to the Mavericks. The
the
Mavericks
Mavs.
got something in.
1.3% to get the number one draft.
They know somebody that knows somebody that's giving them a leg up.
I think they knew. I think he knew when he got rid of Luka. It's okay, guys.
We're in
don't
line
worry.
with this next guy.
Something's coming.
Something's coming.
Something's coming. So
Something's coming.
yeah. But you look at. So I was just looking back at some of the draft odds over the years, and then I'll tell you what the odds are for Cooper Flag. Go first. Do you know who the 2024 number one draft choice was?
2024, just last year.
Just last year. I didn't know who it was.
The number one draft. Yeah.
The number one. Zachary Rishaker.
Who he's played for?
No idea. I don't know. But his odds were minus 550 to get it, and he got it. I don't know who that is.
Where did he end up going?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
I don't even know where he's at.
We don't even know where he's at.
So then we go down the line.
Copy.
2023 Victor Wembanyama. He was minus 50,000
to go number one.
To go number one.
Wow.
So, and he did. Then you got Palau Banchero, which I believe, I don't know where he plays, but I do recognize the name. Cade Cunningham. And Edwards, he was minus 125 back in 2020.
Okay.
Then it goes down the line. Zion Williamson. The odds this year for Cooper Flag is minus either, I think it's minus 10,000.
To go number
for him
one.
to go number one.
Minus 10,000 to go number one.
I'm pretty sure he's going to go number one.
You going to put a bet in on it?
No, because I'm not going to make any money off of it.
How much?
It's minus 100. It's minus 10,000. So
you don't make no cash on it.
no,
Okay.
you don't make anything on it.
All right. But
no bets for that.
he's predicted to go number one. He's going to end up going to Dallas, though, right?
Yeah, he'll go Dallas.
He'll go Dallas.
Yeah, well, of course they're gonna take the best player.
Trash.
But who knows? Yeah,
They
I have been placing some bets though on the over under
okay.
or the spread.
All right.
Yeah. So I won.
Talk to me.
I did this. I did the last one I did was the Minnesota Thunder game 2 games ago. I think so. No, maybe it was this last one. It was this last one. I bet the spread for Minnesota to cover and to win. So they had to cover it or win it, and they obviously won it.
They won it.
And I put a hefty bet in my standards.
Oh, did you?
I put like $3 down. And I won like 7.
A win is a win.
That's right.
We're thankful for the win.
That's right. So
WNBA.
do we want to go there right now? Talk IFL first.
I kind of want to go WNBA.
But yeah, okay. All right, we'll go WNBA.
Well, this is what you wanted the WNBA. Don't
I do
act
like
like you did not
WNBA.
want the WNBA. You wanted this topic. I'm getting text messages all week long. This, that, and the third. You wanted the WNBA.
I do, and you know why?
I don't know.
Because
I really don't.
I don't know why I'm so intrigued by the WNBA. Maybe because it's on more, and it's just kind of fun to watch. I did not think, and everybody's gonna think of me as a sexist man.
Uh-oh.
I never watched the WNBA because it just wasn't that entertaining.
Okay.
It was layups and turnover after turnover after turnover.
After turnover.
It just wasn't very fun until
Until what? What had
2
happened?
seasons ago when there was a couple of rookies that came to town.
Couple rookies.
Yeah,
Couple seasons ago.
A couple of seasons ago.
So before these 2 seasons, the WNBA was not attractive to you.
It wasn't attractive to anybody. There was 6,000 people in attendance at each game.
Okay.
6,000 people at attendance.
So those 6,000 people were just there for moral support. They wasn't there.
No, they were there to watch.
They were there.
Yeah,
to watch.
I mean, they were there to watch, and
Right.
which is good, you know. But we know the WNBA has yet to make any money over the last 25 years. You know, they're supplemented by the NBA.
Okay.
So,
But something happened. Something transpired that brought your attention to the WNBA.
it did, yeah.
What was that?
And well, a couple players came into town, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. And so I did some research on what attendance is looking like post those 2 girls.
After.
Women, young women.
Young
over
women.
there.
Young women. 23, 24,
after.
25. After.
So-
Caitlin Clark's arrival after she joined the WNBA, the attendance shot to what?
A lot. For her games. So just for her games. So just for
Right.
the Fever games, the very first, they led the league. The Indiana Fever led the league in 2024 with an attendance of 17,036.
17. Okay.
17,036. The
That's not a
average for the whole WNBA before that was 6,000. It jumped to 9,000. So over the whole WNBA. So is that a Caitlin effect? Some people call it a Caitlin effect.
It would have to be. It'd have to be.
But more eyes are watching the WNBA.
Your eyes are watching the
My
WNBA.
eyes are watching. I actually have them on my phone now as notifications that pop up on who's winning.
Okay. All right.
I would never have done that.
And that's all because of Caitlin Clark.
It's not just because of Caitlin Clark, because now I'm watching some of the other ladies that are out there.
Right.
And there's some good ballers out there.
Okay.
They're really good ballers.
All right.
But did she kind of lead me in that direction? Yes, she did.
Help to shine the light on it.
Right, because they put her out there, right? And she's good for good reason. They put her out there.
So what about Angel Reese? Excuse me.
So let's
Miss
talk about
Reese.
Angel Reese. So
Angel Reese, right? Because she came in the same time that Caitlin Clark
she came in the same time. Yep. And we
Right.
got And
What was her attendance numbers for games when she stepped out on the court? Miss Angel Reese.
Angel Reese? Well, Chicago Sky. That's who they're with.
That's who she with.
And
yes.
they're really not good.
As a team.
As a team, they're just not good.
Okay.
The Fever were actually worse than the Sky that season, or the season before those two
Prior
girls
to.
came on.
Yep.
When the 2 girls came on, the Fever jumped up, I think, 7 wins,
Okay.
and the Sky dropped more. So they didn't do very good.
With the introduction of Angel Reese.
Yeah, with the introduction of Angel Reese
Right.
and Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark.
So the Sky drew in 2024, 8,757 was their average attendance
Okay.
at the Chicago Sky games.
Wow.
So not a lot.
Not a lot.
Now, I don't know. Who in your mind is funner? That's a word. To watch. Who's more entertaining to watch?
Well, remember I shot you. We were texting one another all week this week with this stuff. I didn't watch a lot to catch up on, to get into the know about this stuff here. I didn't watch a lot of takes on Angel Reese or Clark, but I did see a few things. Clark's a tremendous player. She shoots the 3, of course. Everybody knows I don't like it, but she does it well. Good ball handler. Look like a clock manager, time clock manager. She got some assists up underneath her belt. She's breaking records. Overall, she is good from the game. This Angel Reese, I don't know what she's doing in the way that she's doing is good for the game. Because I did see a few clips of her play, and it wasn't. I don't think she's reached her level yet. I don't think she has so much room to grow. Let me just say that she has so much room to grow and to evolve herself if she takes the time and does what she needs to do. If she keeps going in the route that she's going, then she's going to end up on the Housewives of Atlanta. Right?
Yeah.
With that format. But I do believe in her that she can become a dominant center that could be that eye-catching that it could draw attention to the game.
We talked about this earlier on, and Coach Cook, you mixed up in the lab, I think, the best format for her to become great. Share it.
See, this is my thing. When I watched her play, I saw some things that she just needed to work on. Right? First of all, I saw that she needed to detach herself from the world. She needed to leave the Instagram alone, right? She needed to leave her marketing team alone, really, that's probably coercing her to talk and act like this to get these views, to get these likes, thinking that it's helping out the company, the brand, by her doing this. I think she needs to have her people get a hold to Tim Duncan's people, the big fundamental. They used to call him that because he was fundamentally correct.
Yeah.
The dude had footwork that was out of this world. She needs to take advantage of her who she is and her name and the ability to get in touch with some of these veterans and learn some of these moves. Spend a summer with that guy, getting your footwork down, understanding how to put people in positions to take advantage of certain people, to take advantage of the situation, to get the buckets, to get the clean buckets, to get the clean rebounds, stuff like that. She has to go and spend time and work on her craft and develop herself all summer long, detach her from the world, and becoming the supreme center that she could become. Because I feel she understands the fact that she's the point guard from the defensive perspective. If she's at her level, you know, calling out plays, catch that guy on the wing, watch out for the screen this way. She's calling. She can gain so much knowledge by spending time with people that done it before her, did it better than her, than she's doing right now. If she just takes the time to.
Are you saying that she actually has to put some work into becoming better?
Yeah.
Do you think she's already the best? Do you think she thinks she's already the best?
She from her actions, she thinks she's the best. From her interviews, she thinks she's pulling in the numbers. She's drawing the crowd. If I look at her game, if we go online, all of us go online right now, look at the game. The little skit that you sent me of her rebounding to herself for 15 minutes, that was kind of rough to watch. But again, I didn't look at it as.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't look at it as.
It was entertaining though.
It wasn't even entertaining.
You know how many people are gonna watch that? Though?
No. It wasn't.
People are gonna watch that and go, wow,
it was not entertaining. It was. I saw a woman that was underdeveloped at her position. That's what I saw. And she didn't know what to do with it.
Right, and you wonder why. Who's coaching her? And if whoever's coaching her needs to be fired.
That's harsh, right? But you know, whoever is leading her in this direction that she's going, they need to swap that out, switch that out. She needs some better. What's the term? What's the term I want to? She needs something else in her corner that's going to produce a different image of her.
Right.
Unless
this is the image that she likes.
She could want
she's
this.
Still making money.
She still maybe this is the image. We don't know. I don't know, but I'm hoping for her instead of jumping on the bandwagon of everybody else and bashing her, calling her trash. She needs to stop this, that, and the third. The racial aspect from it. I don't have nothing to do with that. If she wants to be the best, like she says she is the best, then go develop yourself.
100%. I agree.
Go work on yourself.
And that's what we're doing in the lab. We promote positivity, and if we see something that somebody needs to work on,
just work on it.
Just work on it.
Just work on it.
We come from the day where we had to put some work into our craft to become the best that we had to be.
Right.
Wanted to, not had to be, but wanted to be.
Wanted to be.
That's drilled into us.
It took repeating.
It's a repeating
over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until we got it.
Thanks, Marshawn Lynch.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen that? The over and over and over and over and over. There's a quote. You guys got to look at it. Look it up. Marshawn Lynch, over and over and over again, quote. It's funny.
I did give him. I was on my Marshawn Lynch because I was chewing down some Skittles.
You got some Skittles.
Before I got going. Get me geeked up. Get me ready for the game.
That's right.
Anyway, go for it. But yeah, Andrew, that's all we got to need to say. It's not about hate. It shouldn't be about hate. You shouldn't be entertained by it. You shouldn't be drawn into it. You shouldn't be clicked and logged on to it just because it's being motivated with this syringe full of hate. I think it's tacky. It's just basketball.
Correct.
That's all it is.
We just look at her playing basketball. We don't know who she is.
I know.
We don't know her personality, her person, what she does in her downtime. No. We don't know, but we do know she needs to work on her game.
Her game, because we see that.
And in order to do that, she's got to get the distractions
out of here.
Bury them.
Right. Log off.
Go
take your time. You got some good money on you right now. Go log off. Go spend some time. Go get a contact with a few people. Spend some good time in the gym and revamp the property. Come back and then destroy the game. You could. You can.
Yeah.
She's young still. How old is she?
She's young. 22?
22, 23
Maybe
years
23?
old.
Yeah.
So much room to grow.
So much room to grow.
And I'm believing in you over here.
We are believing in you.
Andrew Reese, I'm believing in you that you can make this turnaround and shut these folks up talking bad about you.
That's right. We will never talk bad about you because we know your potential.
I can see it.
We can see it. You're a baller.
You're a baller.
You got a lot of energy. Just got to force that energy.
Good height.
Good height.
Good height. You got big feet. You can manipulate in the paint. You got big feet. You can manipulate in the paint.
Maybe that's a problem. She's got big feet.
She just got to know how to use them. Tim Duncan had big feet too.
Right.
He knew how to play.
7 feet tall.
He was 7 feet tall. So
you got to have big feet.
Got to have big feet.
Yep. All right. That's our take on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
Angel Reese.
I think it's a great topic. I think it's fun to look at, but good,
so we're
good positivity.
We're going to come back to that because I believe Angel Reese is going to catch wind of some of this right here, and there's going to be some growth in her game. And it could possibly stem from a guy that she didn't know, a couple guys that she didn't know, showing her some love, saying that she can.
That we believe in you.
That if she wants to. If she wants to, right.
Right. So if anybody out there who's watching who knows Angel Reese,
holler at her, tell her.
Yeah.
Tell her.
We want her right here next to us.
I got the prescription for her.
That's right. In the lab. Good stuff. Let's play the game. Let's play yay or nay. We got a couple topics we want to go over.
Copy that.
Let's do it. All right. First topic is the transfer portal impact. Is the transfer portal good?
Is that
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that in conjunction with the NIL?
No. That's more of these college kids can go anywhere they want to go.
Because of the NIL, they can make more money at certain places.
Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it could be the NIL, yeah, because they could or if they don't like their coach, they can just be like, okay, I'm going to go to a different coach.
Well, nowadays,
but it doesn't necessarily have to be because of the NIL.
Well, nowadays, if kids are hitting those holes like that, man, it's because they can go get some more money, especially if they are a top tier athlete, big name and stuff like that. They're not getting the dollars over here at Oregon State. They can go down there to Arkansas or something like that because it's unregulated right now. The NIL. That's why some of these guys are getting tickets in college right now.
So is the transfer portal good for the game? Yeah or nay? You got 30 seconds.
I got 30 seconds. I'm going to say it will be good for the game once that becomes regulated. Right now it's wild. And it's putting a lot of pressure on the guys down there at the bottom of the totem pole to have to perform, to, you know what I'm saying, take it to the next level early in their career because they're chasing that or they're battling up against that. So it can be. I'm going to say yay. Can be.
I'm going to say not.
Okay.
It's not good for the game.
Why?
It gives these kids too much freedom and too much it doesn't give these kids something to hold on to when the times get tough. When things get hard, all they got to do is jump into the transfer portal, and they can go to what they seemingly think is the grass greener on the other side situation, which may or may not be. And if they don't like that, then they go to the next one. Sports is really supposed to prepare you for life. And when we have these transfer portals that if you don't like your situation, you move on to the next one.
Does that stem from LeBron James jumping from team to team being able.
Not just LeBron, but yeah,
Well,
everybody does. Yeah,
but I mean, there's
that's
a
worse. Yeah,
stem from. There's a connection there.
there
right?
is. Yeah,
He
if you
started
don't like
that.
your situation, then you go somewhere else.
I'm not getting the type of help that I need. I can just go over here. I can go somewhere else.
I can go somewhere where I'm gonna get the help.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Game winning situation. Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather? Yay or nay? Pick one. Game winning grand slam. Game winning half quarter. Basketball half court. Which one in your mind is the best? 30 seconds.
In my mind,
25 now.
I know the Grand Slam is more is bigger than the half court shot, but I want the half court shot.
Why?
I just like the half court shot, especially if it's not a hope and prayer. If it's a full pull up, come down, bow just before the free throw line, and it's a perfectly performed jumper, a perfectly performed J.
I'm talking about a half court shot.
Right, you can pull up. Do you
Not
see
from a free throw, half quarter.
right the half court? Do you see Steph Curry when he pulls up from it? If it's performed professionally and it looks right, if it's not just like a hope and prayer because it's 3 seconds left, if it's performed professionally, yeah, I like that shot better.
Okay.
I like.
I would love to see. I'd love to see the game-winning grand slam, because baseball is so kind of slow.
Yeah.
And it is such an instant between the ball being pitched and the crack of the bat is like milliseconds, right?
Right.
And for that ball to just, you instantly know it's gone, and you win the game on a grand slam. That's pretty awesome. That's dope right there.
There's no feeling where you catch the ball from out of bounds and you're traveling up the court. You're at the side of the court. You got some defenders on you. Everybody's telling you. Everybody's trying to, you know what I'm saying, stop you from taking that shot. Jump in front of you, centers, power forwards, and everything. You got to go through your legs. You got to shake people off. Boom, to pull up. If it's a pull up from the half court, just watch it.
With someone on you.
With someone on
With
you,
a hand
stretching
in
out
your
on
face.
you. Somebody grabbing hold to your jerseys. Referees got the whistles in their mouth waiting to see if it just left your hand. That moment, time froze. Everybody's quiet. The ball is traveling through the air.
There's something about that.
You're hoping that it goes in. Like the shooter knows that it's going in because I pulled up. But you can tell. You can look at my form and see I'm going for it.
Right,
it's
when you
gonna
hold
hit.
it.
Wow. When it release, pow.
Yeah.
There's
Good
nothing
stuff.
like that.
Good
There's
stuff.
nothing like that. I like
Yep.
that. Yay. So I'm gonna take yay.
You're going to take yay for the half quarter.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to take yay for the grand slam winner. Nothing like it.
Nothing like a grand slam.
Ooh, grand slam. Doesn't happen very often.
Doesn't happen very often. So when it does happen, I guess it could be more significant. I do like the half court shot though. Right.
Okay, you got one answer, yes or no. Give
Yes
it to
or
me.
no.
You're a WNBA basketball coach. Who you taking? Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Yay or nay?
I'm gonna take Reese.
Okay, he's taking Reese.
I'm taking Angela Reese.
Because he sees her development.
I'm a coach.
Potential.
I'm a
You're
true coach.
That's right.
I'm a true coach. I look at people, and I don't judge you because you have the skills already. You got the flair, you got the swag and everything, stuff like that. Everything is already. It already came. I'm a coach. I want to chip away at that. I want to help you become the person. I love to build. I'm a true coach, so I would love to build her.
A good coach would do that.
I would love to do that with her,
Right.
seeing her potential. I'm taking Angela Reese. Come on over here.
Come on over.
We're going to build around you.
So I'm going to take Caitlin Clark because I can't take Angela Reese because she's been taken.
She's been taken.
So I'm taking Caitlin Clark, and I'm also going to develop this girl. She's good. She can get even better. Can you imagine how much better she can be as well on the development standard? She's already breaking records of her own that were 20 years old.
Yeah.
She's breaking records. Just imagine her getting better.
Getting better.
I'll take Caitlin Clark.
You take Caitlin Clark. So much room for Angel Reese to grow.
Lots of room.
Lots of room to grow. She get the right people in her corner, promoting her, encouraging her to do and think correctly. There's no stopping that woman.
High school sports, just a few things
Go
we want
for
to talk
it.
about. Canyon View High School, they've won 4 state titles this year. They almost won 5 in baseball. That was last week. I know we mentioned that. So Canyon View High School, props to you guys for winning all of those state titles. Some star athletes coming out. Well, first of all, there's 633 seniors that signed for playing in the next level. in the state of Arizona.
Wow.
This year.
Okay.
633 seniors.
Oh.
So that's pretty impressive. 228 of those went to four-year universities.
Okay.
Okay. So 633 went to a junior college, 2-year college,
Okay.
4-year college. Most of them went to that.
And not for just sports, and academics too as well, right?
This is all for this is actually just for football.
Okay. All right.
So just for football,
All right.
633. So that's where Arizona boys are going to, because the girls don't play football.
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, they're playing the flag football.
They're playing flag football.
And
Yes.
yes, which we've had, from Canyon View, Macy Bassett, Maddie, and Mackenzie Pope. They're all heading out to Siena Heights to play flag football in the spring. They all graduated this year. Koa Pete, he's the 5-star recruit going to Arizona
Okay.
from Perry High School. So props to him for just staying here.
Stay at home.
Right, he's staying at home.
Stay at home. Well, you got Bronny James. Oh, not Bronny James. What's Bryce James?
Yes.
Excuse me. He's going over there to U of A too, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I thought I saw something.
Yeah.
I saw something about that. He signed with U of A, so
U of A is going to be good.
it's gonna
They were
be
good this year, but they're going to be
a lot better,
They're
I
gonna be
think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Fun fact, Arizona's one of the first states to pilot the girls' flag football team. I thought that would help do something for you because of your daughter playing flag football as an official high school sports. And since its launch, the participation has nearly doubled in just 1 year, from 55 to 100 schools to have flag football involved in their schools to give the young women some opportunity to do something with themselves.
Yeah.
That's real big in Arizona right now.
outside of high school too. They can finish high school and go play in the college ranks now.
Take it to a whole nother level, some coaching.
Like you said,
yeah.
started here in Arizona.
Right.
And now it's just going to ripple. And where's it going to be at in 2 years?
Who knows?
The Olympics.
Ooh,
It's already there.
It's already there. Okay.
And I think you and I talked about over the week, I did mention that the NFL, this is crazy. The NFL has given the go for any NFL player to be on the Olympic flag football team for the boys, for the men. So our flag football team, USA flag football team, is going to be made up of NFL players.
I don't know how I feel about that. I just saw something about that.
Interesting.
I don't know. I think it gives those guys potentials to get hurt a little more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, chances for injuries might go through the roof a little bit, stuff like
Yeah.
that. I know, flag
Because
football.
it's not a non-contact sport. You're still going to get hit. Concussions.
Ankles could get turned, knees could get blown out,
Yeah.
so all kind of stuff still can still happen.
So they're giving them the green light though. So good luck the rest of the world.
Are you going to enjoy that? Are you going to watch that? Are you going to
I'll watch
partake in
it.
it? You'll
I'll watch that. Yeah.
Just to cover it, report on it.
I think that and just I just want to see how they do.
Okay.
Because this could be the downfall actually of NFL football. NFL players playing flag football is that they're going from tackle football to flag football. They're totally different sports.
You're right.
Totally, these guys are athletic, right?
Right.
But they're totally different sports. Now you get a team who's been playing, say, in Europe somewhere, or Brazil, wherever. They're fast. They're going to be playing as a team,
Right.
right? They've been playing as a team for the last 3 years or however long they're going to be practicing for.
Okay.
We're not doing that here. They're not practicing. They're not going to practice till the moment of.
I think our talent, our skill set level can just overwhelm the
You
situation.
think it'll be just?
Yeah,
They'll
it's
be able
flag
to.
football.
No, man. I'm just saying flag football is.
This is flag football.
We'll see.
I
Stay
don't-
tuned for that.
I don't think it's going to be that difficult.
Stay tuned for
It's
that.
going to be
But-
fun, more fun than anything.
But look at the soccer. Look at soccer.
Okay.
Soccer outside of the U.S. dominates the U.S. every time. Why? We should have the best athletes in the world.
That's soccer, though. That's completely different than flag football. We're talking about flag football. All you gotta do is pull
Okay,
the flag.
AI.
All you gotta do is pull the flag. Okay,
Okay,
that's it.
AI.
All you gotta do is
Just
pull
practice.
Just pull the flag. That's all you gotta do.
Just pull the flag.
It's no
It's hard
real
to pull
big
flag.
deal.
I want to see you try to play flag football. I want to see you try to pull that flag.
Listen, I'll get in the gym and I'll knock down 25 pounds and I'll get it right. Don't test me, man. I still got it, man. IFL,
Oh, boy.
your Arizona Rattlers.
Yep.
Yes.
Give it to us.
Give it to us. They took care of business. They took care of business.
It was a close game, though.
It was a close game.
Shouldn't have been, but it was close.
It shouldn't have been. They struggled with the six and with the teams out there with the terrible records. The Rattlers struggle against those teams. The teams with the better records, the Rattlers engage.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
It's not good logic. It's not good play.
Kind of backwards, if you ask me. But they are winning. They are doing their thing. They are 7-1. The reason why they are 7-1 because they took care of the Northern Arizona Wranglers.
Good thing.
Handled their business. Okay. Now they're off to the Vegas Night Hawks and Lee's Family Forum, Henderson, Nevada, 6:05 p.m. May 31st, which we've already seen them. So this is nothing new to us. We just saw them a few weeks ago, actually, and we won that game by 3 points. So that should be a tough game. That should help us. That should help us. That should be the game to help us to lead us into the next game after that, June 7th, Jacksonville Sharks. That should get us tough enough for that because I don't know how those Jacksonville guys down there play, but that's down south down there. So they're in Florida too, Jacksonville, Florida. They're not going to play any games with us Rattlers out there. So seeing the Vegas Night Hawks before them should help us to get our minds right to handle our business with Jacksonville. Only only to turn the corner and come back and see the Tucson Sugar Skulls.
Again.
The game that we lost.
Which they got to win.
Which they got to win.
Yep, I have no doubt.
So shout out to the Arizona Rattlers out there on the road, taking care of business. Let's stay focused. Our defense is holding up. Let's stay together as a wall, as a unit. Our offense is doing their thing. Let's get out on if we jump out on a fast start, let's keep that same pace throughout the game. We let off the gas a little bit. We let the other team get a chance to come back. If it's time to destroy. Get it over with. Let's go Rattlers.
In an arena football, you cannot let off.
No, you can't. You got to stay on the gas the whole time. Yes, sir.
You have to.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
7-1. Yes, sir.
Good deal.
Good deal. Great deal.
Major League Baseball, real quick. Just a few games coming up in June. So, June's kind of the middle of the, right before the All-Star game. But there's some good games coming up. New York Yankees playing Boston first week and middle week of June. Detroit playing Chicago, White Sox. Dodgers, Padres. St. Louis playing the Cubs. Now, look at the standings in baseball. Still got New York on top, Detroit on top of theirs, and Seattle Mariners close. It's close though. They're not far away. The second place team going to the NL West because I love NL West.
You love NL West.
It's where the Giants are at, and they are 1.5 games outside of first from the Dodgers. Padres after that, Diamondbacks, and then by the way,
be careful.
By the way,
be careful.
we're talking the Colorado Rockies, who, by the way, have the worst 50-game start since 1860 something or 90 something. Anyway, it's in the 1800s. That's all you need to know.
Right.
It's been a long time that a team. They've played 52 games, and they've only won 9. They're 9-43. They're already 23 games outside of first in the first 52 games. That's bad.
Terrible.
It's bad baseball. But I know you love the Colorado Rockies, and don't listen to his advice when he says do any bets on them for them. Bet against them.
It's the fact that it's not that I love.
Never bet the spread.
It's not the fact that I love the Colorado Rockies. I don't think that they should be counted out just because.
Still think that way?
Yeah, I saw that.
So what is it? So what do you think? Real quick, what do you think their potential is this year? How many wins over under?
I think I did do a little research on that because it was. You said they were going to have the worst record in MLB history, right? Mm-hmm. Potentially surpassing the infamous 1899 Cleveland Spiders. That's what it was.
Spiders.
Yeah, the Cleveland Spiders. They on pace to only win about 20 games if they do win the games, which that's not going to do anything for them. Not going to put them in position to do anything. Yet and still, I still want to encourage them to keep fighting. There's some medicine. There's some medicine in that message over there to keep fighting. Don't give up. It's going to look bad. It's going to look rough at sometimes, but you got to keep your head up. You got to keep your head up. You got to keep trying. Realistically, is anything going to happen to him? Who knows? Who knows? But it doesn't look that way. It doesn't look like that.
I would say on the betting side of things, every so often, put a bet that you think they're going to win. Every so often, put something in there that you think they're going to win on a lower tiered game, lower tiered, team.
Why they got to be lower tier? They
like
just
the
beat
Pirates
They
or
just
the
beat
Brewers,
New York.
or
They just won versus the Yankees.
well, good for them.
Right. So
They
nobody
should have put a bet against them.
Somebody's right.
Somebody probably made some money off of that. Guarantee it.
Guarantee it. So
yeah, the more money, you're right. The higher seeded team like New York, the Bostons, the Tigers, the Dodgers, they play them. The odds are going to be a lot worse that they win. So you put money down. If they do win, there you go. Go shopping.
cash in.
Go shopping.
And it's a strong possibility that they will win. Again, I'm still promoting the Rockies to become or do the impossible. Angel Reese to develop and become the center of all centers in the game, to quiet the conversation that Caitlin Clark is better than her. Because I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. Is she doing what she's doing right now? Yes. Anthony Edwards, stop playing, bro. I see through it.
You got it.
I see through it. Go for it. Do what
it.
you need to do to the level that you can do it and win this championship for us. Yes, sir. For us. Me, throw me in there too.
He's a buddy of his.
Yeah, we're gonna be cool.
You will.
I'm gonna talk to him one day.
Yeah. Send him a tweet.
Send him a
Something.
tweet.
I'm sure he's online.
He's always online. All those people are online.
They're online.
They're
Send him an IG.
They're IG away.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
You never know. Maybe they'll get back to you.
Shouts out to all the family and the folks that's been with us, that's been supporting us, that's
Amen
been
to that.
encouraging us.
Yes.
Ideas and information and text messages and stuff like that. We appreciate you guys for coming out, showing some love, spending some time with us, watching us do the best that we can at this thing right here.
That's right.
Thank you, guys.
I do have one patient of mine who is struggling right now. He knows who he is, having a rough patch. Keep your head up. Keep praying. Just keep plugging away.
Keep plugging away.
Yep, keep plugging away.
We're in your corner. We're rooting for you. You can
That's
get
right.
through this.
We are.
Yes.
Here at the Sports Lab. So, what do we got next week?
Next week,
More conference?
Sunday at 2, right? It's going to be next week, Sunday at 2.
Sunday at 2?
Be on time
We'll
today,
be here.
too, Jack, man. You was a little late, man. I was already set up, ready to go,
Did we
man.
start at 2? I think we started.
We started at 2, but you didn't show up
I did.
until, just before 2.
Taking my time.
No, you can't take your time. You got to
Traffic.
catch me when I'm ready on fire, man. I have been sitting here cooling off,
Oh,
man.
you should have seen us before the show.
Oh, yeah.
We started about 45 minutes prior to the show.
Acting a donkey. Going crazy. Talking. Practicing.
Nonsense stuff.
Boom.
Getting ready.
Bounce it off one
That's
another.
what we do.
Well, you know what I'm talking about. You know what.
keep it G-rated, my friend.
Got me that.
All right,
Right.
next week, here we go.
Here we go.
See y'all later.
Bye.
We're done.